Howdy. Welcome to our blind playthrough of Disco Elysium. Now, I'll confess, I lied a little in the title. We're not necessarily starting it, because we started it a while back. A long while back. But we haven't gone far, so you know what? It's close enough. Now, I don't remember much about what happened. All I know so far is that the protagonist, he's kind of a bum, right? He's kind of washed. And he's also very drunk and hungover. He doesn't remember anything. He doesn't remember shit. And we're trying to figure out just who he is. And in the meantime, we're trying to solve some problems. Because all we know is he's a detective and some Japanese dude is working with him. Doesn't seem like the Japanese dude is too keen to work with him, but hey. That being said, let's get started. Hold up, I should get some water. Hold up. I'll be back. Ugh. I must apologize if my voice sounds hoarse today. Truth be told, today's weather is kind of weird. It's very dry. My hands are so dry. Everything is dry. I don't know what's going on. But, without further ado, let's jump back into it. Riva Show. Oh, was I playing this with a controller? Oh no, just keyboard and mouse. Okay, cool. All right. Excuse me. Okay, look at all the stuff we have to do today. Christ. Let's talk to him. Maybe he'll fill us in.
What do you want to know?
Oh, okay, right. I'll do the voice for the protagonist here. Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me before.
Do you want me to brief you?
Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on. And the RCM is...
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Okay, let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
White male in his 40s. What more do you need?
I'm relieved that you agree. Anyhow, let's get back to the case. Was there anything else you wanted to know?
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything.
That's good.
You know what I am in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off. Ah, I see. Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Actually, I have all I need for now.
Good.
Okay, well that was actually a good refresher course, not gonna lie. Now I'm all caught up on everything here. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
One moment. Sorry. Give me a moment. Okay, we're back. Just had to answer something. Oh. Why is empathy in here? Huh. Fine.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Your heart beats twice like a fist. The serotonin deficiency makes your teeth clench.
Thank you, a wise man.
The lieutenant blinks, his mouth slightly open, and his body motionless. A microsecond passes.
Excuse me, I was lecturing you. I shouldn't have. You should consult a medical professional if you feel that you need help. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth.
That was a very thoughtful response, okay.
This habit of dispensing wisdom has been brought to his attention before. He will not think less of you for lashing out. He is trying to curb it.
Okay, forget it.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Alright, I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You don't look like the other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul? Is it based on, like, Seoul, Korea? What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Hey, you're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
Oh, okay. Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Oh, okay.
The lieutenant nods.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary. The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic. But this isn't an old school case.
I get it. You're one of those old school detectives, okay?
So
okay.
what? That makes you the new school? God spare us. For real detective work, nothing beats a good notebook by your side.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
That makes him a binoclard. Completely uncut material, if you say so yourself.
Glasses are cool.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
Good.
It's all
Let's
for now.
change the subject.
Nothing. Alright, that's enough talking with Mr. Katsuragi here. Alright, backyard, let's go. Oh, that's a kitchen. Alright, we're still in the basement, sorta.
Hello again, sweetie.
Oh. Come on, let me get back up. The controls are kind of wonky. How do I get out of here? Map. Okay, map. Oh, we need a call. Okay. Right, we need a phone somewhere. Oh, wait, here? Oh, there you are, Perry. Okay. Hey, what are you doing here, kid? Not a good place to be.
Got this?
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it.
Damn.
He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Damn. Roasting the poor kid.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno.
Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Love it in the dick.
Oh, they censored that.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. The kid is obviously high.
Stop getting high at my crime scene!
Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthhole.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno is not a gardener.
Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc. Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Kid, you want to hang out? I swear I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Oh, wow. All of a sudden, he's smart.
We
Kim, what should we do?
shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
The body. What do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. Pig's choking. He's totally choking.
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Do you know how he got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay. Where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Okay, about the dead body.
Yeah. Kuno didn't smoke him if that's what you mean.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Kuno. Sounds like something you call a rabid dog.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you. Help! Pig's got Kuno. Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Hey, I'm not doing anything, see?
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno. His dick is out. You're afraid.
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Okay.
Look, I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. the rage look.
Oh wow, all of these options. I know, there's no disco ball. What is this fake ass game, man? Unplayable. I've been lied to. Where's the Bee Gees? I'm not hearing any Bee Gees playing in the background. What is this fucking game? I swear to God. Instead, we're talking to this snobby little British kid. This stupid. No offense, Lewis, but I mean, listen to his accent. Come on, come on. But yes, welcome, Lewis. Bro, just telling us that his dad beats him up. Yeah, that sounds about right. Look at him, fucking Rorschach ass motherfucker. Temu Rorschach. Bro, what do I even choose here? Okay. Yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should've, because now.
He raises. Is this a typo?
You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We
Oh.
can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Okay. That's enough Kuno for today. Or, well, forever. Alright, let's look at the body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
By the way, can you guys hear the audio? Hold up, let me just turn it up a bit. I feel like it's too quiet. Where's the master volume when you need it? Let's turn it up a little bit. That should be good. Yeah, this is fine.
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Oh, it's rough. That's rough, buddy.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Ugh. Oh, God.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
I don't need your pity.
It's not pity. You should wipe your mouth after vomiting. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay, let's get ammonia then. Where's the greenhouse?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Not yet. Not now. What is this? Oh, okay. How do I interact with stuff? How much is real? Real.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Let's see what snappy thing he has to say. Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, I feel like there should be something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage,
Or, Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Okay, now where's this greenhouse again? It was this, right? How do we get in there? We can't. Can I vault through this? Can I go through this? No, I can't. Damn. Okay.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
How do I interact with this? Oh. Bro, come on! Wait, how do I... Hey! No, I'm trying to look at the coat! What are you doing, game? Game, why you gotta make this weird? Oh, let me look at the fucking coat up there. What are you doing? Ay, shibal. Whatever. Okay, whatever. Let me get the coat. Buggy ass game, I swear to God. Oh. What is this? Can I go through here? I can. That didn't even occur to me. Oh, that's why. Okay. Money. Mine. All mine, baby.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Look, Lieutenant. Someone left his cloak behind.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
Then he turns back to the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind.
What exactly are we doing up here?
What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They are bound to have information for us. I thought that was our intention. Or it could be that we are just exploring.
Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it? Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 major stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Should we try to go for it? Should we? Ooh. Oh, I mean, we can retry it, but I'm pretty sure it hurts our health, right? If we fall. That's the idea. Ah, fuck it, we ball. Oh no, oh no, he about to die. Oh, he just pussied out. Okay, that's fine.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here. You could have died there. Shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
Oof.
I got you, Gratan. Let me just adjust your breathing a little bit. There, isn't that better?
God, now I can't breathe at all. Stop doing this to me, Necktie. You're supposed to be my friend.
Hey, what's happening? You okay?
I was just thinking about the freaking the Batista, when Batista's like choking Rey Mysterio and he's whatever. It's the Batista meme. I'm alright, Kim. I can't breathe.
It's okay. You're just having a little panic attack. Try to breathe as slowly as you can, alright?
The necktie lets go a little. Its vicious grip easing around your neck.
Yeah,
Calms return to the world around you.
Yeah, he was about to jump. He pussied out and he still got hurt from that. What the hell, man? Thanks. I think it's working.
Good. We can always come back when you are feeling better. It's just a cloak after all.
Yeah, not right now. Alright. Now, how do we... Do we just vault? Well, what's the idea here? Yeah, he noped out. Rightfully so. His old drunk ass would probably have eaten shit anyways. How do I... Now I'm just stuck here. How did I even... Oh, okay. Well, since we're here, I guess? Can we vault something? Ah, we're just going back. Okay. Well, in that case, I gotta ask the barkeep about that thing. Let's go back. Alright, we got a report. Our badge missing. We got so much to do. Come on. Man, being a detective is busy. What a busy job. Man, these guys so slow. Come on, hurry. You're not that old. What can you tell us?
The RCM in Martinez.
Oh!
What can I help you with?
Life of Detective Gumshoe. True! True. Except instead of getting really shit-faced, he just starves. Gumshoe.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure. I'm done with it.
Oh. She's real for that.
Go easy on that stuff.
Oops.
It
Excuse
gave
me.
me a terrible headache.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The harbor gates? Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
What is in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What is on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
What kind of a fish market is this? Yes, Apollo Justin, my favorite character.
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts.
What is in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thanks. That's all for now.
No problem.
Have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Wow, what a kind lady. Apollo Justin, the goat. Yeah, my favorite part is when Apollo Justin goes, "I'm Apollo Justin, and I'm doing okay." Yeah, fucking love that, man. So peak. I think that's what he says, right? Let me use it. Oh, I gotta put it in my mouth. Is that the idea? No? Okay. That's it? Okay. Come on, let me go in. What? How did I even get out here? Oh, because I went that way. Duh. That does not look like a door. How would I have been able to find out? I need to use your phone. Let's ask the bar. Is this the radio or phone or whatever? Oh, water cooler. I knew that. Alright, barkeep. You're gonna give me some answers.
Can I help you?
Apollo Justin told Clavier Gavon, "I, Jackie's attorney, will beat you in this trial." Yeah, I remember that. And then Clavier Gavon was like, "Oh, oui, yes." Yeah, my favorite, bro. My goat. Oh no, I think he was like, Gesundheit, son. I think that was his catchphrase. Gesundheit. I've seen something here at the Whirling, Gart. A thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
We don't.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the Whirling later.
Is that trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism.
You said
Mazovian
9.
Thought, or Mazovianism.
That says 11. Whoa, wait. What? Okay, anyways. Yum. And that part when Clavier Gavon was soloing on the air piano, like, damn, so much. Yeah, man, he was like, yeah, man, like freaking Elton John and shit. Amazing. Yeah, that was so peak. Yeah, and then when Phoenix Wright got, like, he just retired because he was so, like, amazed by his piano playing. So he was like, dude, I'm just gonna give up my badge. I'm gonna go on a vacation and stuff. You know what I mean? And then his, like, Clavier's hardworking brother, Christopher, was like, hey, you can't go on vacation, you lazy bum. I'm accusing you. And then that's how Case 1 started. Amazing. So peak. Yeah, Christopher was just looking for that workers' comp or whatever they do with lazy lawyers. Yeah, it was so. By the way, how far are you in Apollo Justice? Have you started?
He killed himself.
Oh! Maybe I am Krasmazov.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
No, wait. What if I am Krasmazov?
We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer. This was about the trash container.
We need those keys.
What for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Oh, no rush. It'll be there for a while. I mean, what's Capcom gonna do in, like, 3 years from now? Release a new Ace Attorney game? As if. Yeah, you got plenty of time. No worries.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Wait, how much money do I owe? Hold up. So, about that money I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
A lot. For the room and broken window, 100 real.
Actually, let's talk about something else.
Like what? I was rarely enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Goodbye. Yeah, sale's your best bet. Or, you know, piracy. Not that we ever pirate in this channel. But I totally understand if you do it.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Ah, fuck it, let's just open it.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
That's it? That's it?
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. What's piracy, am I right? Never mind. Yeah. That's just a conspiracy. We don't pirate here. We don't even know what that is.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers, As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
Wait, I just want to see. Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear the game audio? I can't. I just need to do an audio check. Oh my god. Hold up, one moment. Well, okay, we'll just do this. What the hell's going on, YouTube? One day it's YouTube, another day it's Twitch. Fucking up.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, you guys can hear.
Other than
Cool.
that,
A thrown-out towel, a mug. That's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
the lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
The mug. I'm getting that mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash? I don't know. I'm boring.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Okay, found quite a few things here. Interact button? What's the interact button? What's the interact button? Oh. Huh?
It's the
Oh.
legend found in the trash.
Stupid design.
A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Hold up. My internet just... Am I still on? My internet's cutting off. Strange. Oh, that was so weird. My internet just like blacked out. But it looks like we're back. Man, today's been really weird. Hold up, let's just make sure things are going smoothly here. Okay. Thank you, Lewis. Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Wow.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Well, okay.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
One of those technology days. Yeah, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you just get those days. Sometimes you have those days. Exactly, Lewis.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Lieutenant, is this one of those hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example? What's up, Blob Odenkirk? Peak username. Hey, it's going slowly, but kind of interesting. A lot of mysteries to unravel here. Again, we barely started, but I get the feeling that this is like a slow burn kind of game.
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Alright, that's all. Thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I burned out all right.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Damn, bro. So true. So real.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Naming convention?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Huh? Oh my, there we now. What?
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Okay.
You like this grimy murdering, don't you?
You enjoy the killing, don't you, Snake?
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one, with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Gallows humor.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Ooh. You guys read that story about the guy who had a rail spike through his head and it changed his entire personality? He went from like a silent kind of guy to like really angry and like miserable. I think the name was like Phineas Gage or something like that. Yeah, that was a classic case. Learned about it in psychology.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named her case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Shit on a stick? That is so fucked up. The Hanged Man. Okay, no, that one goes kind of hard. It's like that one tarot. The tarot card. The JoJo stand, too. The Furies are at home in the mirror. Yeah, I feel like this one makes more sense. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
All of a sudden, he's like, this is the most excited I've ever heard him sound. Wait, what the fuck? I've never heard of this story. That is wild. Talk about a turnaround. Jeez. Yeah, I gotta look that up. That what? Yeah, I've learned about the Phineas Gage one, the one with the rail spike, and then I learned about the guy who got struck by lightning and started being able to speak like a bunch of different languages. That's all I know. He's so happy, but I know so it's so funny. Like this stoic guy just.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Well, he's really excited about that name.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Yeah, I think we can try to read them. We got a good chance of being able to read them. Please work.
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
In HDB? Yeah, you should look it up. It's kind of wild. Who knew lightning could do that to you? God. Mission like that was just like one of those things where like you're unlucky and then it turns out you're kind of lucky.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Oh, okay. I think what you meant to say was RAC. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. Wait, no, but these names are kind of funny. Horace Debbie Beringer? Haram Darjan Binzakin? What the hell kind of names are these? Oh, but we are...
No, the alphanumeric begins with HDB.
If I get struck by lightning, I expect to be speaking understanding animals? Bruh, ain't that the dream? Fuck humans, let's just communicate with animals. Okay, actually, I'm ready to admit I'm not Raphael and go on with my life.
That's comforting to hear. Now, detective, it takes half an hour to piece one of these together, if you still want to. Here are your options.
Yeah, Lewis, what's going on, bruh? What's going on? You having an off day or something? You okay? Break your fingers or something? Get carpal tunnel from practicing too many fighting game combos? Actually, who am I kidding? You played Tekken. What kind of carpal tunnel. I mean, I guess, unless you're practicing like a Mishima. The Next World mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne.
You relapsed? Oh, I'm so disappointed in you, Lewis. How could you do this to yourself? I've told you many times. You shouldn't be playing that fucking game anymore. There's so many better games out there. Why? Why do you do this to yourself, Lewis? We can't be friends anymore. Okay, anyways. I'm just gonna go through these cases just because I feel like, oh, they're gonna tie into the case we know somehow. I mean, or that can wait, right?
The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class."
Well, that escalated quickly. Okay.
People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case.
Somebody ought to paint in that mural like A-Train. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Rich people.
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
Tekken 8 dragged me back down the depths of hell, going through the Divine Comedy as we speak. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
I guess this?
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it.
Oh.
Turns out the opposition were a loud minority.
Oh.
And that love truly is possible in the next world for new people. And it is too late for us.
The silent majority. The middle class. The middle class are not to be blamed. It's human nature. Why? Why? Tell me about this human nature. Why? Why? Did they do it that way? No, I'm sorry. That's the most disco you're ever gonna get in this fucking game. At least that's what I'm getting. That's the most disco it's gonna get.
Did anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we done?
Yeah, I got a feeling. Where's the disco going? Bingo? I see what you did there. Funny. Okay, I don't think we need to read all this right now, right? We can revisit it somehow.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard. In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Oh, totally niche. Hold up, I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Not gonna lie, it's kind of starting to bother me that there's no disco. So I'm gonna do a little something to change that. Let's spice things up a bit while we're reading through all this exposition and stuff. Let's make this very like appropriate, okay? I got an idea. It's foolproof. You'll see. Hold up. Sometimes you just gotta make your own disco. In a game with it makes no sense for a game to have disco in its name and not even play disco music. We're gonna change that right now. Coming up. Now we're talking. Oh. Okay. We're gonna keep that on for a while.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Oh yeah, man. They used to call me the disco master, you know? They used to call me the disco king back in the day. And by they I mean the voices in my head. Anyways,
You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Wait, that his voice kind of went with the beat. That's funny.
Color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs, a monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Okay, you know what? This is too distracting. I'm sorry, and a bit inappropriate. We shouldn't be disco dancing while inspecting a dead body.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters RCM. Blue.
Dabba dee
The
dabba
blue
da.
heart. Don't look into it. Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
I'm expecting to see a disco ball by the end of the game. The devs are like, I got you. This game isn't called Disco Elysium for a reason. And the protagonist dance to the credits. You know what? I like to believe that too. I'm going to try to finish this game with that in mind. If I don't see that, I'm giving this game a 0. I'm going to go on Letterboxd and write the most scathing review. I'm going to make a 1-hour video review of this. Just shitting on this game for not having disco. It's going to be like the most pretentious thing ever.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board. The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
All right, 42% chance. Can we do a chat? Gonna review Bomb the Game. Yeah, I'm gonna make like a bunch of like clone accounts. I'm just gonna make different accounts on backlogged and just 0 stars. That's how they do it. That's how the people on anime sites do it when an anime they like isn't number 1. Full Metal Alchemist.
Is not
No!
what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some, then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck.
Darn.
A hot flash of rage comes over you. For a moment there, before it recedes, you feel as though you might just squeeze a tear of anger out of your duct. Makes you wonder, why? The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one
Okay,
do
you know what?
want?
Why don't we try this? The Insolvable
AKA
Case.
Leslie and Burke, a.k.a. the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk, is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January
10 years?
29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in Jamrock, know it's unsolvable.
Well, that's me, the guy who makes the unsolvable solvable.
You were so drunk, you didn't remember what it was when you signed on. That, or you were high.
Probably
Leslie
both,
will
considering how he
always
looks.
take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration.
10 years in the what? 10 years? What?
The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which, in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression. You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals or breaking stuff in your own home? No, Leslie and Burke are on the corner of Main Street and Perdition, because that's where the action is.
Right, I'm sure Leslie would be like one of those guys in Tokyo in Like a Dragon, you know, those enemies that like flash and they like take a lot of damage for some reason. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Threatening, fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol, so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all, and still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years.
How many years? How many years? I'm sorry. Those enemies were yeah, they were really annoying. So many debuffs, and they were just so annoying to kill.
It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing? Good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day when Burke takes a swing at your ledger. He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. You're drunk out of your mind on potent Pilsner. You slam the hardened plastic board in his face. Then you proceed to beat him unconscious with it. In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke.
10 consecutive years in the slammer.
Kill them.
Hi, Ahmad.
They broke it. He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore. Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved.
There we go. That's one way to do it.
Which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read another one?
Okay, I get the idea. These cases, we learn a little more about our boy, what's his name? I don't think we even know his name yet. HBD. Happy birthday? I'm just gonna call him Happy Birthday for now. Or Happy Day Birth. I don't know. What were the initials again? It's like, I think it was HDB now I think about it, yeah. Happy Day Birth, I guess.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
Day Birth happy. But?
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
Do all the squares make a circle?
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next?
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. One day you may still catch the man with the square gun.
But how does that even work? Curious.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young, and they thought they looked cool on it.
They actually looked like assholes.
Insufferable dicks. Young people are the worst.
Oh, tell me about it.
Anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa, or couch, or whatever it is. They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took photos of themselves on it, and smoked cigarettes, and drank coffee because they felt it's intellectual. Cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up, and you did. So congratulations to you. Case solved.
Wow, unbelievable.
No, You didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have a real job to do. What next?
What are you talking about? They're a menace to society. The absolute madmen.
Murder. Tum 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 at the hookah parlor was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead, of circumstances completely unconnected to murder at the hookah parlor. Beaten to death by a throng of Villalobos gang members when him and his partner J.M., only initials mentioned, answered a call one night. It's a sad story, and it isn't really represented in your case files. Stop stalling and get to the murder at the hookah parlor.
Get on with it.
Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve. Was doing it solo. Said it was a real nutcracker, a real brain twister. Was on it for, like, a month. The captain got impatient. Shit or get off the pot, Mills. Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept at it for a couple of weeks more, racking his brains, running with every theory as outlandish as they seemed. Still couldn't solve the murder at the hookah parlor. Tough case, he said. Toughest he's ever had.
Was he a good cop?
No.
Oh.
He was awful.
Oh.
Awful sense of humor, too.
Oh.
The worst jokes you've ever heard. Really rapey.
Oh.
Still, he'd been on it for months now. Said it was the final case. Said it was uncrackable. That murderer vanished into thin air. That goddamn hookah parlor was all he talked about.
In another world, he would have been an ICE agent.
Okay, so the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere, and you look into it. Here's the setup. A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor. You know, those places where you go and smoke bubblegum-flavored vapor all day.
Really stupid.
Yeah, so anyway, young man in his 20s found with his skull busted open, right on the floor of the hookah parlor, in the middle of the day. No one else is in there, only client that day. In perfect health, too. Some kind of movie producer. No one enters, no one exits. He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning, all noon, like he usually does. He's a regular. No calls, nothing. Just sucking on the hookah until 15:45. Then bam, he's dead on the floor with his skull busted open, blood everywhere. What happened? How can it be?
Alright, see you, Lewis. Thanks for stopping by. I'll stream this tomorrow as well. Most likely.
Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin. Movie deal gone sour. Girl at the counter did it. Nothing fits. Eerie. Man just dropped dead. So you go to the parlor. You see cushions around the table. Tables low, heavy, really sharp edge.
He sucked hookah, stood up, passed out, hit his head on the table, and died?
See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah, it was that. Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply, and you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom.
Bro, what a stupid way to die. What was he? He must have sucked a lot of it.
Yeah, he liked his hookah. Stephen was his name.
What was he doing there for 6 hours?
Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear? I don't know. Trying to come up with a movie script, maybe. Anyway, that was Murder at the Hookah Parlor. Joseph Mills wasn't a good detective, and about 30 minutes has passed, piecing it together. Next.
Okay, now we're done.
Not
That
much
was
has changed
a whole lot of
in the
nothing.
Meanwhile, a bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Oh! Well, a little something changed. We can try to open the compartment.
Just relax.
There we go.
The two sides of the board are slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off the slides. All you need to do is bend the plastic on your knee, slowly. The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Whoa! Okay, where did that come from? What? Okay. Option number 3, kind of wild.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East.
Oh,
the
a zoo.
aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored, a touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card, looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting.
What's visual calculus? I totally forgot.
Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
Okay, so his first name is Harry. Okay.
Throw it away, please.
But it will make me happy. Yeah, why would you throw it away?
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
Let go.
Oh.
Frisson covers your entire body, a feeling of cold, a persistent chill.
Read it. Read it now.
Your hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
That was just the prologue? What? This is gonna be a long ride, isn't it? Bruh. Long ass prologue.
There is nothing.
Oh.
Again.
Nothing?
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout. Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Was that the heck something? The
bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Yes, that.
Don't prod at it. It will start moving again.
Where's Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Enough. Just lie there, motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
I came in contact with the burnt-out ruins of the past, Lieutenant.
That does sometimes happen. You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Wait, can't I make the call, report my stuff?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, how do I turn on the headlights?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Okay, where do we start? Okay, okay. Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
Yeah, my status?
10-18, 10-20, over.
Can you repeat that?
10-18, 10-20, over.
Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing.
But you said... never mind.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Haha, officer has lost his badge. Haha. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddammit. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh god. It's not here.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck! I didn't lose my gun!
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun. The biggest one in the world. Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
Kim, what are you packing?
It's a single-shot kill A9. An armistice, to be precise.
It's a single-shot armistice kill 89. Over.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore. Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't. This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his ass. He still got his wiener. Oh, man.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
I know I shouldn't be laughing at that. That's so fucked up, but what the fuck?
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about.
Why is he getting so touchy now? What?
Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the Firewalker.
Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
I heard him and I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Nothing is working.
Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said...
Okay, I heard you. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
How many spear points, skill points do I... Oh, what? I haven't been leveling up? I can just do it as I go, right? No rush.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on. Are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over.
I wanted to know if you got my badge's description running your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
That's all for now.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
What do we need right now? We just need the light, right?
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge. As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is, Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights. A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry. In the middle of a broken plaza, in a cone of light, barely visible in the daytime, two men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
All of them worse than here. There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows. The first row has 18 dots. Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet. The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some. There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200. The last row has 3 perforations. That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
Oh man, I don't have a good feeling about that second one, the second row.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years.
Okay.
Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
You really think I have any idea?
Fair point. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see.
Okay.
Wow, more than 200.
Wow, okay. This guy's not a bum. This guy's not a fraud. He's the real deal, okay? Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
He used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
What's up, Ronan Kiheji? Welcome.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
Confirmed kill. It's like that song from Payday. Was it Payday? I think it was. I was expecting a higher number, honestly.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
I was expecting him to be like some kind of questionable cop, but no, he's a good cop. Why is he like this? How's he this miserable if he's good at his job?
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Probably the toll the job took on him,
He's
maybe.
sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
Okay, thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
He is not thrilled about the fact that he had to kill someone real.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
What can we do next now? Actually, I think this is a good checkpoint. You raided my stream right when I was about to end. So sorry, unfortunate timing. But we're going to continue this tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for tuning in. Honestly, there's a lot of exposition in this game. A little too much. But I'm sure it gets good later on. We're already kind of learning more things as we go along. Again, I sense that this game's like a bit of a slow burn. Requires some patience. And I'd like to think I can be patient. So, who knows? Maybe I'll enjoy this game later on. But anyways, yep. I'm gonna be heading out. Thanks again. And I'll be seeing you. Take care. Peace.